Hello everyone, this is Diane. This is just a quick video today to show you the books that I picked up at the Windmill. It is a, what do they call it, a farmer and, do they call it a flea market? Farmer and flea market, but it's not really a flea market. It used to be a lot more flea market-y than it is now, but there is no flea market stuff there anymore. There is, however, you have to go way back to the corner, and there is a little bookshop, and they are used books. That's the closest it comes to flea market, but the prices aren't flea market prices. But I did buy quite a few books there, so I'm going to show them to you today. You'll see some stuff back here. I still have my current journal project going on, so there's a lot of pieces. There are a lot of pieces here. So I actually paid $3 for a golden book. But I had never seen this one before, and it's not even a really old one. It has a barcode. But Wright's Animal Farm, and happy 3rd birthday, Janelle Arns from Arns Acres. And this is dated 1983. But it's really cute. There's even a tear in it. So $3 is a high price for me to pay for a golden book, but I thought it was really cute. This is A Fox Jumped Up One Winter's Night. I may have seen this once before. This was $1.75, 1985. And I don't think it has to be Christmas themed. I think it's just a winter story. Isn't it interesting looking with the patchwork all around? This one is called Daddy's. It looks quite new. It is an old story, but this is a new version, a new publication of it. This is 2011. I don't know what the original was, but it's old. And with the illustrator Tibor Gergely, or Gergely, I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's a really fun journal or book about things that daddies do. Chipmunks. It's another reproduction type. And this was in 1991. The date here where it was given was 2009. The original copyright is 1963. So it's Chipmunks ABC. So it is really cute. Richard Scarry illustrations. It's in good condition. Here's an older one. Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod. This is a Tip Top Elf Rand McNally book. Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod and other nursery rhymes. And this was $1.75. I'm hoping I'll be able to get these stickers off. This is coming apart. Really, she shouldn't have charged $1.75 for a book that's falling apart like this, but I paid for it, didn't I? This looks like it's 1951. There are some pretty interesting books in this pile. And really pretty illustrations in this. The Sugar Plum Tree. It's cute. There is some crayon in it. Here's another one of the interesting ones. I'd never seen this one. The Bonnie books are always so fun. This is a Fun Day School activity book. And this was only $1. And it's odd because it's in good condition and it's an old one. It was 25 cents. It does have some holes here, but I think it's where someone was doing this dot to dot, and when they got to the part where there were holes here, their pencil went through the paper. So there's some activities. This is 1955 activities, and some of them were done. But the pages are in, look at that, that's so cute. Pages are in excellent condition. And I think it'll make a really cute journal. I would put a pretty scrapbook paper back here that you could see through that. We have The Whispering Rabbit. This is one we've seen quite a bit. And this one is 1975. We have Meet the Bobbsey Twins. This is a wonder book. $5 for this one, but I'm sure it's rare. But it's coming apart. I don't know. I was just in the mood to buy Wonder and Golden books. 1954. And it is written by Laura Lee Hope, who wrote the regular Bobbsey Twin books. The illustrations are so cute. Oh, it's Corinne Dillon. It's not Corinne Malvern. Sorry. I was trying to remember what her name was. It's very similar to Corinne Malvern, so I wonder if that was her name before she was married. I'll have to look it up. Doesn't look quite the same, so maybe it's a different Corinne. What a coincidence, though. That's really cute, isn't it? And here's another unusual one. A Romper Room book from Wonder Books. My poetry book, and I paid $2 for this one. There's a dog and a cat and the children. Children's Best Loved Poems by different poets. James Whitcomb Riley. It has A.A. Milne, Kate Greenaway, Robert Louis Stevenson, and more. Some more names that you'd be familiar with. And I love this end paper and flyleaf. My poetry book. This is 1954, and I love this. I have to read it to you. It's Ella Telephony, yeah. Once there was an elephant who tried to use the telephant. No, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. Dear me, I am not certain quite that even now I've got it right. However it was, he got his trunk entangled in the telefunk. The more he tried to get it free, the louder buzzed the telefee. I feel I'd better drop the song of Elephop and Telefong. Couldn't quite do it, could I? That is really cute. I would have loved reading these poems to my children when they were little. I loved reading to them at bedtime. And my grandchildren. These pictures are so cute. Let's see who the illustrator is. Flora Smith. I love this one. Those animal crackers look so real. There's one page missing. Okay, that's it for the Golden Books and Wonder Books and whatnot. This one is an old-fashioned ABC book with illustrations by Jessie Wilcox Smith. And I love her pictures. I just used her old illustrations and set them to rhymes for an ABC book. That one is so precious. That's cute. F is for 5 of my favorite friends. Let's see what Z is. Z is for Zephyr, a warm breeze blowing by. Gotta see X too. X in my letter is the sign for a kiss that says I love you to the friend that I miss. Clever. That's just a beautiful book. And I got this one, Treasury of Holly Hobby, because I have one. This was $5, but I have one that I'm not cutting up. So I can use this. I have collected other Holly Hobby things to make more Holly Hobby books. I have made, I don't know how many, but 5 or 6 Holly Hobby books. So I'm collecting more stuff, so there's that book to use. This was quite cute. This was $3. The Belle and Buu Book of Crafts. I've never heard of Belle and Buu, but apparently these are characters by an illustrator. The enchanting characters created by the artist Mandy Sutcliffe. And this is so pretty. And it's crafts you can do. But I loved the pictures. I just want to use the pages in journals. Look at this. They found a little girl and a stuffed rabbit to match the artist's illustrations. So I'll have to look it up and see if there are books about these characters. This is Belle and this is Boo. They are always together on sunny days, rainy days, and dreamy let's be lazy days. This is adorable. And this is, I don't see, I think I couldn't find the date. Oh, I found it in the back, 2014. So it's not that old. But look at the pretty pictures. Oh, we already saw these. There they are doing crafts together. Get the bunny. Button monograms. Aren't they pretty? B and B for Belle and Boo. Pirate Games beanbag. So there's pirate print fabric and instructions on how to make that beanbag chair. There's an apron. I wonder where they got these. These fabrics match. It's Belle and Boo on the fabrics. But just this would make a beautiful page. Look at the felt acorns. Can make the stuffed rabbit. It's just really, really, really cute. And then lastly, I got this book, Growing Up with Dick and Jane. So it's not a Dick and Jane reader, it is about Dick and Jane. This was $5. But I looked it up on Amazon, and there were 1 or 2 copies, and they were more than this, so. Oh, I'll take that off later. Growing Up with Dick and Jane. January 2000, it was written in. Maybe this is the one I couldn't find. 1996. So it talks, and the foreword is written by Bob Keeshan, who was Captain Kangaroo. This talks about the books, the characters, dreaming the American dream. And it started in 1930. Well, I think it'll tell a little bit later. Talks about the times, what was happening in the world when the Dick and Jane stories were being created. There's Dick. Dick and Jane were born in 1927. But I think it was published in the 30s, early 30s. I love that picture. There's Puff and Tim the teddy bear. Talks about toys that children played with. You can see some of the covers of the Dick and Jane books. The family. And more. Lots of stuff. I'm going to read this book. And if I decide to not cut it up, I love this. I thought these were cute. But if I decide to not cut it up, I'll put it in my shop after I read it. But it's going to have to go on the list of things to read. But look at this. They're little pages from the books that would be really cute little journaling cards. Growing Up with Dick and Jane. We're at the 1960s now. Getting a little diversity. So I thought that was really cute, and I will enjoy reading it. Well, did you enjoy this little book haul? Because I paid more for the books than I typically do, this was a lot more expensive than I normally spend on books at a flea market. If you were tallying things up as we went, there was one other book that I didn't show you because I didn't know that it was bent so badly. I didn't know it was bent at all. I didn't pay attention. I just saw it was a Mother Goose. It was $1.75, and I put it in my pile. I can rescue this, and I can use the pages, but it's too badly bent to make a cover out of it. And I paid $1.75 for that, and it wasn't worth it because it's bent. But anyway, I spent just about $40. It was $39 and change. So very close to $40 I spent for these books. And, you know, some of them were $5, like this one and the Dick and Jane. So, and I might have paid $5 for this one at a flea market because it's hard to find Holly Hobby, and this was a big one, and it has a lot of pictures, and it's in really good condition. I didn't tell you the date on this. 1979. So I had one. It was my own book from 1979, even though I was married. I married in 1977, but I loved Holly Hobby so much that I bought a book for myself, and I kept it. So, yeah, that's my book haul for today. Tell me which one you liked the most, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. I'll be working some more on this, or at least showing you the flip through. I still have a lot going on. I have to take my dad to the hospital for another long appointment tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, as I'm filming this Sunday night. So I don't know how much time I'll be in here. You know, I don't know if I'll be filming or what. So everything's up in the air right now. But whatever you see next, it will be either working in this or a flip through of it. And I hope that you come back for it. And I'll see you soon. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.